What's up, Nug Gang? It is time for another reaction video. Big surprise, right? Anyways, this is going to be me reacting to Tom MacDonald's new song, Snowflakes. Which I have a really good feeling this is going to be one of those songs that is going to be filled with amazing, glorious, hilarious truth bombs. Because that's what Tom do. Tom be doing the truth bombs. And sadly, they miss people that actually need to hear those truth bombs sometimes, but it's okay. We keep trying. We keep trying. I'm so ready for this though. I was hyped for this to come out. Once I saw the title, I was like, thank you. But anyways, so at the end of the song and video, I will vote if I believe it to be SPOICY or cringe. So please stick on for my vote. That doesn't mean a damn thing, but I like doing it anyways. Yay for pointless votes. Also, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because those things are super duper important in the YouTube universe that is my channel. So please do the things. And you know, if you were one of those people that is a negative, silly person that likes to comment on people's videos, something negative and silly and stupid, feel free to do that. Because you're actually still boosting my channel, so stay stupid. Also, I really don't give a shit that what you say. Because I can guarantee you it's not going to affect me one tiny little bit. Do I look like someone who cares what other people think of them? Do I look like that? No, I don't. Because I don't feel that. I don't care what people think of me. Never have, never will, and I ain't gonna start today. But now, if you are one of those people that likes to comment something awesome and something to add to a conversation, something that you have seen or heard from the video that might be a different perspective or something to add to something that I have said in the video, then please also feel free to do that, because I actually love having conversations like that with individuals, because to me it builds on like an understanding, and I love talking to people about videos, or you know, if something has happened with somebody, talking to them about it. I love interacting with people. All right, whether it's some negative dumbass or if it's some amazing awesome person that's part of the Nug Gang or Hangover Gang, or if you're just you're not in a gang, you just exist on YouTube, like whatever is your thing, like regardless, I love you. You're here in existence and I love it. All right, so before I click that thing, I meant to click the play button sooner, but I forgot. I need to mention one thing because I have not had time to add it up here where my social media is, and this is my first video I've made since I actually created this thing. I have a TikTok now. I have no idea why, but I created a TikTok. So that's the thing. I have no idea what I'm doing, so if you want to like help a girl out, or if you want to laugh at a girl, hey, I have a TikTok, so you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok. My name is Scarlet of the Night. That is my name on TikTok. I will try to remember to actually put that in the description below this with all my other social media names, so you guys can find me easier. Alright, let's go ahead and get this video started, because I know that's why you clicked on this, and I talk a lot. Either get used to my talking a lot, or go ahead and unclick. Okay, alright, let's go. Oh, wait. How dare I? How dare I start that incorrectly? I can't start it like that, otherwise it's bad juju. Normally when I start my videos, if you're new here, I have to say a certain word. Okay? It's also, I think, an OCD thing at this point. If I don't say it correctly, I feel like it's bad juju. So I gotta say this word before I hit the play button. So I had to start it over, and I'm apologizing for this. I am out of my whatever. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Alright, let's go. Bop!
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but you're pro-choice, abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the pro.
Wait, who is she? I don't know who she is. If y'all know who she is, I don't know who she is. I need to do some research after this video, because I have no idea who she is. Alright, cool. I'm sure somebody will tell me, but I also want to pause because, dude, Tom is like the master of this. He draws you into a song from the very beginning. He rolls into the song, like the point of the song from the very beginning. So you know what you're getting into. You know what you're about to listen to. He is the master of that. And he did not fail here. He never fails. Starting to think Tom may not be human. He might be better than human. Oh. Alright, so that first line, if you lie to the government, you're going to prison. Or you might go to prison. If the government lies to you, they're a politician. Dang. I got chills. I felt that. Because I know that'd be true. Because all politicians are liars. I don't believe a single politician. I don't like any of them. I don't like politicians. Can't trust any of them. And also the fact that Americans be hating America. Dude, that ain't some truth. Alright, roll it back some, let's go.
He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country, and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks.
You know, I don't mind helping, like, homeless people because, you know, they're in their situation for whatever reason and, you know, they live their life for whatever reason. You know, I'm going to go ahead and give you some facts about me to give you some of my perspective on this issue. I have worked in corrections. I have worked as an adult probation officer. I have worked in the court system as well. So I've worked in various systems in the criminal justice area. I have a bachelor's in criminal justice and I have a master's in criminal justice. And I'm also starting my master's in psychology this fall. So it'll be my second master's degree. Because, I don't know, I'm addicted to learning. I ain't stupid. I may look stupid sometimes. I may look like a clown or like I'm going to a Halloween party. Whatever else anyone wants to say, I may look cringe because they're too stupid to come up with their own damn word that's not in my title. Whatever else someone wants to say. But I will say, I read a lot, alright? That's what I do in my free time, is I read. I don't play on my phone. I read. And these are books that I use to understand quite a bit of information, and human behavior is one of them. So, the fact that, you know, like with the homeless individuals, you don't know someone's story. And I think it's shitty to assume you know someone's story. And that goes for everyone. You don't know someone's life. You don't know someone's story. You don't know what that person is going through. Don't assume you know their story. But I get that, you know, there are certain systems in place for the homeless, or Tom calls them bums. But of course, the term bum could actually mean a lot of different things, actually. I don't know if he's necessarily meaning the homeless in general, or if he's actually talking about people that are bums, as in those that refuse to work. Because that can also be a bum, actually. Because not all homeless individuals are ones that refuse to work. But it is also something to note when he mentions it, talking about there's not enough going on for veterans. Which is true, and actually veterans take up a lot of, there's a lot of homeless veterans, which is really sad. And that kills me. I hate that. Like, why is there not enough assistance for veterans? You know, a lot of them struggle with a lot of different things. You know, not only mentally, but physically. So sometimes working is actually difficult for them, like working at like a normal job once they leave the military. But it's like almost like our government doesn't give a shit. And that's sad. And that's also why, like, that's part of the reason why I try to find companies that like support our veterans, our military, and our first responders, because I feel like there's just not enough out there to do that. So I spend my own money, what little I have, to try to do things like that, because I mean, it's like the little that I can do. I want to honestly find more things to do, but I'm appreciating the fact that he's making that reference in here. Also, what the hell, Coca-Cola? God dang. You want somebody to change their skin tone? I was not aware that we could do that. Unless you're talking about us starting to go tanning. But I am not one that can tan. I burn like a very red tomato, okay? Like, that's the color I turn when I try to go out in the sunlight. I am so pale that I glow in the dark, okay? I am fluorescently pale. No amount of tanning will try to help my soul. I will burn to a crisp, and I ain't about that life. I ain't about trying to get tan and burn. Also, who gives a shit what someone's skin tone is? I don't know who was raised. I don't understand why racism is actually a thing. I was not raised this way. I don't understand it. I have never disliked anyone because of the color of their skin, because that is a stupid reason to dislike somebody. If you're going to dislike somebody and spend that energy disliking somebody, at least have a valid reason to dislike that somebody. Because if you're disliking somebody because of the color of their skin, there's something wrong with you, not them. Because disliking somebody because of the color of their skin is stupid. And I've always thought that. I have never changed my view on that. And I'm not going to today. To me, if I dislike somebody, it's because that person is an asshole. And the color of their skin has no factor in them being an asshole. It's their personality that makes them an asshole. It ain't that complicated, yo. Jeez. Alright, I talked a lot, let's go.
Then forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news. But we are all the same, we are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake, oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean. But if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit MacDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep.
Alright, I know I didn't pause so long ago, but god dang, Tom always be doing this. You be making so many points, it's hard not to pause. Jeez. It's so true though, alright? Also, I love the hook. The hook is great. The hook is fire. I love the hook. The hook is catchy. The hook... I love the hook. Alright. I said what I said about the hook. Okay. now I'm going to say, okay, when he went into this next part about the women's movement, okay, like women's and role models and things like that. And he's true. It's not like how it used to be. I will 100% agree with him on that. Now, I don't have any role models that have OnlyFans or on stripper poles, but honestly, I don't think that really matters. Because, like, to me, it's not what a person does is what makes a person a good role model. And, okay, I need to clarify that. As, like, something for them to make income to put food on the table for their family. To me, that is not what makes somebody a role model, honestly. It's honestly the reasoning behind what they do, the hard work they put into what they do, and struggles they have overcome to get to a point to where they are. But I look at role models differently than I guess what others people do. I mean, I don't think I have any that are strippers or have an OnlyFans that are my role models, but I don't think that would affect the way I view them. Like, I don't give a shit if they do that or not. To me, I'm like, all right, do your thing. But as long as they hold true with the values that are, to me, inspirational, that to me is what's important. Like, if they are an inspiration to me, then I hold that to be a role model to me. I think everybody should be able to have their own role models. Now, I feel like he's probably referring to Cardi B because he said a lot of things about Cardi B. He does not like Cardi B. And, and I get that, there's certain things that are in, especially like with music culture, is there are certain individuals that are maybe not the best role models, but, I feel like, whatever, if somebody has a reason to admire somebody, I think you need to evaluate the reason they admire that person and not just judge it because of something that a person, whatever, like, that they do. Like, if somebody admires them because, like, say they have a lot of cars, they do drugs, have guns, whatever, okay, that's a wrong reason to admire somebody. Like, it needs to be something that's more inspirational. But unless that person is inspired by that, well, then I guess that would make my point invalid. But I feel like if you're going to have a role model, it needs to be somebody that inspires you in a way, like on a personal level. All right, I said what I said. But mentioning the thing about the women's movement, and he is correct. I don't believe the women's movement is anywhere near what it used to be. It's not. I support the old women's movement, okay? I don't think the ideals they have today, what is going on today, is anything close to what I want or want to support. And I could name some examples, but there ain't enough time in the day right now. I'm trying to do a reaction video. So, I mean, it's interesting. And also mentioning the fact that kids are glued to their phones. That is a thing. And I have to bring this up because some asshole did decide to comment this. I mentioned this before in another video or something that I was not a person glued to my phone. Apparently, he did not believe me. Okay, bro, you please tell me how my life is, because you obviously know me better than I know me. I'll have a seat. Like, really? Stupid ass. Alright. I'm not one to be glued to my phone. And the reason for that is I have no purpose to, like, be glued to my phone. What, like social media? Like, I will post something and then I bounce. Like, I'm not on social media that often. I may go on there to check, like, messages, like, every so often, but that's it. I'm not glued to my phone. But this dude actually thought that I was younger than what I was, because he actually didn't respond when I told him that I was 32, which is a fact. I was born in 88. I'm actually turning 33 next month. Wait, no, this month. God, it's June already. I turned 33 this month. So, yeah. Part of the reason I'm not glued to my phone all the time is because I would rather spend my time reading books than I would be on my phone. What do I gotta learn from my phone? There ain't nothing on my phone that I gotta learn. I'd rather read books. Books to me are more important to me, and my mom taught me that growing up. Books are my escape. And I guess in today's world, maybe phones are other people's escape because the world kind of sucks. And I get that. I mean, my fiance is one that, he's actually younger than me. And he is one that is glued to his phone. And I get on to him about it. I'm like, because I'll be trying to like talk to him about something and he's like scrolling through Instagram or Facebook and I'm like, you best be putting that phone down right now. I'm like, I'm not going to continue to talk to you if you're going to be playing on your phone. He's like, I'm sorry. He puts the phone down. I'm like, that's what I thought. I'm like, no. Like, it's fine to scroll through your phone, but it's not cool to just be glued to it. Like, there is a world around you that's more, like, interesting than whatever it is on your phone. I can guarantee you that. And that's coming from somebody who doesn't like going outside. So, just saying. Being around the phone, like, being glued to your phone is not a good thing. And you can't, whatever you say cannot make me change my view on that. So let's keep going.
Adderall to focus, hit MacDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters, you're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave. All of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist.
Hold up. I'm gonna pause again. Dude, it's so hard not to pause with him. Whatever. It's my reaction channel. I do what I want. I do want to touch base on something. Because he's mentioning something about, like, okay, it's you're brave if you're gay. You know, this is supposed to be Pride Month. And I have to mention something because I've seen some things on TikTok that I am actually, I don't know. It irritates the hell out of me. And I have to mention this. Why are people getting so mad at people that when they say they're bisexual? Like, why does their sexuality affect you? How does it affect you? Why does it bother you? Stop getting mad at them for being who they are. Get over yourself. Worry about your own damn self. Don't worry about what they're doing. Like, just because they have a sexuality that is different from yours does not mean that you should say mean and hurtful things to them for being who they are. Also, outing somebody is not okay. I just had to say that because there are some things, and that just made me think of that have just irritated me. Like, I will take any negative energy that somebody has. Like, I can take that all day, every day. I don't give a shit. I got time. And you know what? I am the essay queen. I will write you essays in response. All day, every day. I'm literally the Oprah of essays. You get an essay. You get an essay. We you all get an essay. If somebody wants to be negative to somebody, come for me, all right? Don't come for nice people. Don't come for people that are, you know, more sensitive. Like, you guys are shit if you do that. You want someone to be negative towards, fine, come to me. I'll take it all day, every day. That shit irritates me. I don't like people when they go after nice people and people I care about. That shit's annoying. And every time I see it, I'm like, who was mean to you? I will come for them. Like, and literally, I will go after that person because I'm like, no, that's not okay. Don't be mean to this person. You want to bring your negative energy on someone? Your small pee-pee energy? Bring it on me. Because I can take it all day, like I said. Because I really don't give a shit. I am my own worst troll. Nobody can out-troll me to myself. It's funny when they try, though. It's highly entertaining, actually. Alright, let's go.
Then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave. All of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. You're supporting what you stand against. You don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn, dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause Cause honestly,
we are all ashamed of you too. Y'all are so fake, oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
we can all get along, but there's no stopping. Ay, everybody's wrong, that's the real problem. Ay, they don't wanna hear it, but they still talking. Ay, soon enough, we running out of options. Ay, this ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so fake, oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
Dude, that ending where he's just like looking around, he's like, run away. But that was a really cool like ending to the song, actually, how he did that. And actually, just a quick shout out to Nova. Nova, you the best. You the best. Love Nova. Nova's like the cutest, tiniest person that has like so much talent and creativity that I don't know how her tiny little body holds it all. Like legit. Also, I love his hoodie because and his sweatpants. I don't know, I have this thing with skeletons. I like skeletons. I don't know, I'm weird. Yeah, stay weird. What is a shot that I want to use? I also don't understand the purpose of the girl through the entire video. Can I get one that's not blurry? I don't like that video. Like, who is this girl? She served no purpose, really. Like, okay. I mean, I guess, like, she's cool, like, another person in the video, but she didn't really serve her purpose, really. Like, an extra, I guess? I don't know. I just need to know who she is before I can really, like, develop an appropriate opinion. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it on this picture. Alright, I'm gonna vote real quick, and then I'm gonna say something real quick, because this reaction video is super damn long, and you know what? It's really difficult to not have long reactions with Tom MacDonald. It really is. There's actually a few artists that can pretty much guarantee you I will have a long reaction to. Alright, so let me go ahead and vote on this real quick, and you probably already know what I'm going to vote for, and if you don't, then you dumb. I vote this to be SPOICY. But I liked at the end part of his song, that A part that he does. I love when he does that. I don't know why. It's just a weird thing for me, I think. Is there anyone else out there that likes the A thing that he does? I can't even do it right, but the A. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. Because I'm weird. Maybe. But that was a killer ending, the way that he ended that song. Actually, the entire song was fire, actually. He made a lot of good points. There was only one point that I was just kind of like, eh. And that was the one about men beating women in a sport and getting a trophy. Like, I guess because I played ice hockey growing up, so I was used to playing technically a guy's sport. Because I've actually played on guys' teams. And I played on women's teams. I played both, actually. I think one year I actually played on 4 different teams. Yeah, I didn't have a social life. I traveled a lot. But I will say this, like, to me, I don't like that he said that. Like, do you know how many times that I have kicked a guy's ass in that sport? And I don't mean like physically like beating him up, because actually if you know anything about women's hockey, there's no checking. They actually have to use more of their skills as a player, more finesse, to actually play the game. Now, when I played on my boys' team, of course there was checking and stuff like that. And there was times where I knocked them on their ass. I'm 5'4", but I'll straight up knock someone on their ass. I ain't afraid of that. But no, usually it would be me getting around them, and then yeah. My favorite way to score on a goalie is the good old 5-0. The good old 5-0. Because I was also really good at aiming with a wrist shot. I may not be good with the slap shot, but I was damn good with the wrist shot. I would win skills competitions with my shooting. Because I worked at it. I had fun with it. So that little part about whatever, like a men playing against women and like a women's sport and then getting a trophy if they win. I don't really get that. I mean, I guess like technically I played a guy's sport, technically, I guess. But I don't like that because, women can whip guys' ass if, they have skills and practice and stuff like that. You don't have to be this big, beefy person to beat somebody. You just have to be smarter than them. And so that little reference, I don't really like that reference, but I mean, I get it, but I don't really like it. And I'm going to be honest with how I feel about the song. I mean, why the hell am I going to react to something for 30 damn minutes if I'm not going to be honest with it? So, but everything else in this song I felt like was on point, was some good truth bombs. So, but yeah. But that's it for this reaction video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you were... Oops. I accidentally turned off my other light. I think I accidentally unplugged it. How dare I? But, too late now. But anyways, that's it for this reaction video. If you are still here and you are still watching me with this reaction video, you deserve a trophy for sticking through this long ass video because god dang. So yeah, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because those things are super helpful in the YouTube universe. And yeah, that's it. So peace out, Nug Gang. Peace out, Hangover Gang. I am out. So